Hello, preschool friends and families. My name is Miss Kelly, and I am a special friend of Helping Hands Preschool. And I come every week to work with our friends at school and to help with feelings. So I am a special feelings teacher, and because I can't be with you guys in the school anymore, I am making some short video clips that you can watch at home with your mom or your dad or your favorite grown-up in your house. So grab your favorite grown-up and come sit down for a few minutes so we can talk about some big feelings and what we do with our big feelings. So today we are going to talk about what we can do when we feel worried. So worried is kind of a big word, and some of us may not know what that means. Some other words that we can use to say worried may be scared or nervous or anxious, or if we have anxiety. Those are other words that we use that all kind of mean the same thing of worry. And we wanted to talk about worry today because there have been a lot of changes that have been going on in our lives because we can't go to school anymore and all of our favorite places are closed, and the friends and family that we are used to seeing, we can't really see anymore. So a lot of changes have been happening with us. And when we have big changes that happen to us, that is something that can cause worry inside of our bodies. So worry is when we feel uncertain about something, or we're not really sure what's happening, or we're not really sure what to expect. Our brains start to worry about what might happen to us or what might happen in the future. And there's lots of different ways that we feel worry. Sometimes we feel it inside of our bodies. We may feel it in our heads and get headaches. We may feel it in our bellies if we get a tummy ache, or if we don't feel like eating. Or we may feel worry in our hands if our hands start to get sweaty, or if we clench our fists up really tight like this, we might do that when we're feeling worried. So worry can be a really yucky feeling. So we are going to talk today about some different things that we can do when we are feeling worried that can help us feel better. And in order to talk about those things, I have two special friends who are going to come visit us today to help us talk about this. And their names are Fifi. You want to say hi, Fifi? Hi, everybody. My name's Fifi. Nice to see you. And we have Buster over here. Hi, Buster. Hi, everybody. Fifi, Buster, we are talking to our friends at Helping Hands Preschool, and we are talking to them about feeling worried and what we can do when we are feeling worried. Fifi, do you ever feel worried about things? Yeah, when there's a thunderstorm outside and it's raining and lightning and it's really loud, I start to feel worried, and sometimes I close my eyes and I go hide. Ooh, yes, thunderstorms can make us feel worried. Buster, do you ever get feeling worried? When I have to go to the doctor to get a shot, I start to feel worried. I'm worried that it's gonna hurt, and I'm worried about how many shots I'm gonna get. Oh. And sometimes I cry or I run away and I won't get in the car. That's a good one too. Sometimes we feel worried when we have to go to the doctor. So friends, there are lots of things that we can do to help us feel better when we have these big worried feelings. And Buster and Fifi are going to help us practice some of those things. So the first thing that we are going to talk about is breathing. Breathing helps give our body lots of air that can help our brains and our bodies to calm down when we are having big worried feelings. So we are going to talk about a few different fun ways that we can breathe. So I'm going to put my puppets down for this so that we can practice. The first kind of breath we're going to practice is called a butterfly breath. So a butterfly breath is when you take your hands and you put your fingers all together and you put your arms straight like this and you push your hands together really hard, and then you breathe in and put your butterfly wings up, and breathe out, put them down. So let's try again. Breathe in, breathe out. Another fun way we can take a breath is called doing a bunny breath. So in order to do a bunny breath, we need to get our bunny ears up here, just like this, like Easter bunny ears. And we're gonna sniff in through our nose, and we're gonna breathe out through our mouth. So let's try again. Sniff, sniff. Breathe out. Another fun way to take a breath is doing an elephant breath. So in order to do an elephant breath, we need to get out our trunks just like this. And we're gonna breathe in and put our trunk up and breathe out and let it go down. You can even make an elephant noise if you want to. So again, breathe in, breathe out. Okay, and the last breath we are gonna practice together is called a hand breath. And you can do this without making a lot of noise or causing a lot of commotion. So that's why I like to talk about this one. So the hand breath, you just hold your hand out like this, and you take your finger, your big pointer finger, and you're gonna start at the bottom, and you're gonna go up your finger, your thumb, just like this, and you're gonna breathe in, and you're gonna breathe out as you go down. And then again, breathe in as you go up, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. Try to breathe in as much as you can, take in all the air. Breathe out. And then last one, breathe in. And breathe out. There we go. Those are a few different fun ways that we can take a deep breath. And taking a deep breath, again, gives our body lots of air that helps our brains and our bodies to calm down and feel better. So it's like the first step that we need to take in helping to fix our worry feelings. So the next thing that we are going to talk about that can help us with our big worry feelings is called being mindful. And that's a word that we've probably never heard before, mindful. And being mindful means that we are trying to help our brains pay attention to what is going on right around us and right here, instead of worrying about the things that our brain is worrying about. So being mindful means we're paying attention to the things that we can see and the things that we can hear, and trying to not think about all the things that our brain is worrying about. So I'm going to have Fifi and Buster help us practicing being mindful. Okay, Fifi, you ready to help me? Yes, ma'am. Okay, Fifi, I want you to practice being mindful by paying attention to 3 different things that you can hear in this room. So that's going to be kind of tricky because it's pretty quiet here. So I want you to listen really close and see what you can hear just around here. Oh, I think I hear some traffic outside. You're right. There's probably some cars driving outside. Oh, I hear Buster moving around a little bit. Yep, I can hear Buster too. One more. Oh, I think I heard my belly rumble. I'm a little bit hungry. You probably did. It's close to dinner time. So what Fifi was doing was she was helping her brain to not think about whatever she was worried about, and she's helping her brain to stay right here in the moment with what's going on right now. Okay, Buster, you want to give it a shot now? So Buster is going to help show us how to be mindful. He is going to pay attention to some different things that he can see in the room. So Buster, I want you to look around and find 3 different things that you see in this room. Okay. Well, I see some colorful blocks right here that say helping hands. Yep, I see those too. Oh, I see a blue bear over here in the corner. Yep, I see the blue bear too. Can you think of something else that you see? I see some really soft brown carpet all around me. Yep, I see that carpet too. So Buster, what you were doing was you were paying attention to the things that you can see in the room, and that helps our brains to calm down and stop thinking about the things that are worrying us. So that is called being mindful, and you can practice that with things that you see, things that you hear, things that you can feel. around you or things that you can smell around you. That helps us to stay right here in the moment and keeps us from worrying. So today we talked about different ways that we can breathe to help our worry feelings and different things that ways that we can be mindful to help our worry feelings. And it is always okay to have big feelings. It's okay to have worried feelings. We just want to know how to fix them and help them feel better, because sometimes they don't feel so good. So we will be back next week again with talking about more big feelings and ways that we can help those big feelings. It was so nice to see you guys, and we'll see you again next week. Thank you. Stay safe and stay healthy.